Christ in us, our hope of glory. The 51st International Eucharistic Congress was held in Cebu, Philippines. It's a big event for Christians all over the world. But what is an International Eucharistic Congress? The IEC, or International Eucharistic Congress, is an international gathering of people which aims to promote an awareness of the central role of the Eucharist in the life and mission of the Catholic Church. Every 4 years, Catholic faithful from around the world are invited to gather together to reflect on and celebrate the great mystery of the Eucharist during the IEC. This Congress also helps improve our understanding of the liturgy and its celebration. Generally, it focuses on the Eucharistic sacrament of the Church. This is the sacrament in which Jesus Christ gives himself, his body and blood, for us, so that we too might give ourselves to him in love and be united with him in Holy Communion. Eucharistic congresses do not necessarily have to be international. Some countries hold local, national, diocesan, or parish Eucharistic congresses.
The IEC has its essential features, namely, a series of catechism that focuses on the different dimensions of the Eucharist, followed by personal testimonials that will deepen the catechism and real-life experience, a daily adoration of the Blessed Sacrament in designated churches, and in the site of the Congress itself, a sacrament of confession that is available daily, and lastly, a Eucharistic procession that helps to express a public and ritual dimension of the faith in the Eucharist. The reason for this was not only to enliven and widen Eucharistic prayer, but also to oppose the increasing tendencies towards laicization, which were definitely anti-church and even anti-religion. An IEC usually lasts for 8 days, starting from a Sunday and ending on the next. The IEC is led by a committee called the Pontifical Committee. The committee is based in Rome and is headed by Archbishop Piero Marini. In this year's IEC, the local committee of Cebu is supported by the National Committee, consisting of the Permanent Committee for International Eucharistic Congresses of the CBCP, headed by Archbishop Romulo Valles, and the other commissions and offices of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines. The 51st IEC in Cebu took place on January 24 to 31, 2016.
The idea of an International Eucharistic Congress was initially merely local and met with few adherents, but it grew into importance as years passed. IEC was conceived from the insight and commitment of Emilie Marie Tamissier, a laywoman from France. Her intention was not only to increase the pilgrimage movement to places of Eucharistic devotion, but also to link it with conferences, and in this way develop it into an international religious and educational meeting of people. She wanted to enliven the devotion to the Eucharist, to extend it, and so to oppose the process of laicization, and in this way rouse a feeling of strength and pride in confessing one's faith.
International Eucharistic Congresses began in 1881 as the fruit of the works of Saint Peter Julian Aymar, Apostle of the Eucharist, with the financial support of French industrialists Philibert Brau and Ferrand Brau, with Baron de Damas, and having obtained Pope Leo XIII's agreement and acceptance. The first International Eucharistic Congress was organized and was held at Lille, France on June 21, 1881.
Is our hope of glory.
One thing to remember is that even though the IEC is organized by the Roman Catholic Church, it is open to all Christians. It aims to deepen the bonds of the mutual belief of Jesus Christ in Christians and not divide them, despite the theological and doctrinal differences among religions. The International Eucharistic Congress is a wonderful event to attend to strengthen our relationship with God and be enlightened of His works. This will also deepen our understanding of the Church and its mission. This Congress is a healthy way to feed our souls with nourishment from heaven above.